We've got a barn burner in store for you in this one. A top 10 showdown early in the season. A measuring stick game, and one that both of these teams hope will propel them to bigger and better things. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
It was good, I guess.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway.
No, you don't.
He'll start the
Oh, right, yeah.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there.
Yeah, come back and then spend $6. Just keep it. Yeah, cancel and let the thing run out. Yeah, cancel it. Yeah, basically. All right, I'm going mute.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. Quarterback now breaking the field. Blasted as he lets it go. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season and early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
The defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it falls in, complete.
Your connection is good and stuff, right?
Much worse as the defender was right there.
Connection's good. Sage's distracting or no?
You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around?
Man, don't use that as an excuse. All right.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs for the tackle.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. Got it in the middle, it's hooked.
I can't go.
Stopped about 2 yards short of a
Nah.
first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Making side adjustments here. – Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
On third down, he drops to throw. Dances away to buy time. He throws back to the left side. He fires back across the field.
Bro, he was so open.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down.
Yeah, that's how Sellers would have made that throw in his sleep.
Last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Gets some yardage and gets down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule.
What the hell?
You've got to have a guy back there.
Then what's the point of even playing if he's distracting you?
Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
Yeah.
We string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams.
Yeah, cut out like 2K.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Just playing my game.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
They're working that left side. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
It's a reverse.
You stole my play.
Reverse work, you've got to have a lot of guys doing a good sell job.
It's a trick I use. You just trip people. It's a trick that I found out. You trip people.
Defense over pursue, but no Oscars being handed out on that.
He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Overton. With the catch, it's Smith. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh,
What was that?
Right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead,
Yeah, my players were
You
teleporting.
just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking. Got the 1st down and more. Racing to the right. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, this receiver has tons of speed, and I love this offensive coordinator getting him involved in the run game. You don't just have to throw him ghosts and post routes. Just let him use that speed and elusiveness. Out on the perimeter, in the open field, the reverse ends up being an explosive touchdown for the offense.
We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Man, I told you. He's not a hero cut. Let me see a difference.
Here as they go back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
To the air, it's Overton. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. And that play looked great when they drew it up, and the playbook did not look so great when this defense snuffed it out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense.
Yo, my man's got flipped midair.
Down to the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Just going to keep it after the snap. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
What?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of...
What a crybaby.
He's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme...
Well, why do you want to restart?
...him out in more space.
They'll line up for a second down play.
So what do you want to do?
Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Man, I've been really impressed.
The commissioner's watching.
In a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense,
Do you want to?
Now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And he may
I mean, I don't mind.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of
Yeah,
this
but
crowd.
then, do you want... I'll be up 21-0 or something.
Wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Oh. Keep playing? You want to keep playing then?
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of...
But then
steady
the
ship.
commissioner's watching, though.
Off the
Yeah.
play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there.
We could restart that. But give me... I'll be up 7-0 because I just scored.
Turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's
Okay,
11.5.
we'll
They've gotta
restart. I'm up
convert the
7-0,
touchdown.
alright?
That might be the guy you need to keep going back
Come
to
on,
in the
man. I
passing
just
game
scored
to
a
get
touchdown
yourself
and you were
back in this game.
free.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down.
You were free, though.
44.
Zane wasn't there.
Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense
Okay.
just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're
Well,
gonna
I'm
score
up
more
7-0.
points in the
How is that
second
not
half,
fair?
They've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Turning it on. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand. Let's
Yeah,
get this football out.
I
Let's get
told
some
you that
positive
the other
yards.
day.
Let's
Just
get to
wait
third
until
down.
he goes
We
to
still have
sleep.
a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Behind the chains now.
Yeah,
on
but when you were
second and long.
focusing, I still scored a touchdown. So should I be up 7-0?
Might be changing the route. The play action
What?
fake.
What are you talking about?
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Zane was not with you when he did that stick knock for a
I
touchdown.
don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown.
Oh, the commissioner said y'all could play
Ball thrown out of
over.
bounds and just on to the next down.
Dropping back, it's Overton. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jacobs.
Commissioner said we could restart.
One down at the 15.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him.
He was like, y'all could play over. That's on y'all, little bro.
There's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's
We
see how they're
can.
able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Yeah, but don't
This
concede,
offense has
though.
had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Plows through the defense.
All right,
He
restart
pushes
now.
his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Just close the
It'll be second
application.
down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The inside handoff. Into the end zone.
No, I'm not gonna feel any type of way. Yeah, I'm not gonna feel any type of way.
Needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
All right, close the app. What?
NFL, I see this every single week, slow, ratchet. Now, given Gabriel is going tonight, I'm still rolling with Minnesota Vikings. I'm still rolling with Minnesota Vikings in a low score game. The Vikings can hold on. The Vikings have played in Dublin, so they stayed overseas. They didn't come home. Give the Vikings over the Browns. Give me the Texans over the Ravens. Don't more Texans going to play the Texans. They need this week. That defense is really good. That defense over there, Baltimore is ratchet. The Texans can take advantage of it. Give me the Texans over the Ravens. Move on to the Dolphins and the Panthers. The Panthers, I don't know who the fuck's going to show up. They're either show up like Falcons or either show up like the Dolphins. I know Tua or Terry Hill is going over there. Keep them. Actually,
No excuse now. Idiot. Wait, what did he say? Yeah, I can. Do you not remember when Eliza was a baby? But Eliza was a baby. I wasn't that distracted. And Eliza was way more. But when Eliza was a baby, I would still play.
We've got a barn burner in store for you in this one. A top 10 showdown early in the season. A measuring stick game, and one that both of these teams hope will propel them to bigger and better things. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium.
Bro's not winning.
Gamecocks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Miami Hurricanes. Taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gamecocks will get us started with the opening.
Would Gutta let you restart?
chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line, and this defense trying to shut down the running game and set the tone right out of the gate.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? There he goes. He's got the...
Ooh, that hurdle.
Nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
And the Hurricanes have this offense rolling. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Lets it fly.
How do you drop that?
He was looking for his man right at the goal line. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they can win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are. Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
The hand to the running back. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They run the reverse. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Booker Pickett.
Yeah, and he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right
That's his name.
Getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his
Oh, you
last sack of
didn't
the
block
season.
him.
This dude is a ball player.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss.
Yeah, I
on
think
the
you
last
have to
play.
set that protection.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Overton. He's going for a big play downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Oh, you just forced it.
In the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy,
Yeah,
unbelievable job.
your QB isn't that bad.
Breaking on the quarterback and going and getting that big play.
You just need to upgrade him a little bit.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Fires to the right. Not quite in rhythm there.
Yo, what are these drop touchdowns?
That is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open.
What the hell?
Not under pressure.
Catch the ball.
You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Scanning the field, it's Chadwick. Looking to the end zone.
About time. My God.
Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I don't know. What pick did you, or what play did you pick?
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays.
Oh, then I have no idea what that guy is.
Taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Working that left side. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
How's it not
It's going to
picked?
be difficult to put up points.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little
What?
ground cover to pick up the 1st. And the Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield.
God.
Touchdown, Gamecocks!
He got bumped and he got open.
And then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Ready, show on earth, baby.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
87, 84, 82, something like that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. Caught over the middle, it's Hodges. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Chadwick. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to look downfield again. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They're going to throw it to start the drive. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now on second down. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Overton. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He wants to take the top off. Pulls it in down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Hurricane. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Let's hope this PS5 doesn't shut off.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying the left side. Shakes off the defender. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Overton. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Stewart. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Forced out of the pocket.
Bro, that got me so bad.
As the pass is incomplete, let's see what the call is.
I should have just declined it.
Deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. He's looking to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
He's got two. Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet. Hey, finish. Finish. Hey.
Trying to do it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I love the play call there on 4th and short, because even if you don't get it, the opponent now has to march the entire length of the field. But because you did, you've now got a fresh set, and offensively, you've got to pay this off now. You've got to score a touchdown.
Watch out. Go over.
A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some.
Yeah, they don't.
Going into the half,
We have to add more shotgun.
This thing could get really exciting.
Like
Nice
shotgun
job
close.
right before the half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the
Wing
coverage
tight?
team, and
No,
they
I
stop
doubt
him at
it.
21.
The tight end drive, that formation. I think they have it. I'm not sure. You could check.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Scrambling away.
Bro, he was so open. I don't know why it's not playmakery.
Couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and this defense had
Yeah.
a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants and will finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Here's the pressure. The throw. Right on target this time. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in
That was a
they were gonna
Jalen Hurts
challenge
throw.
the secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards.
Yeah, it's a flag.
And that's
Dang.
the offensive coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
Pulls it in. They get him on the ground.
Bro, my
Late in
stats
the
are
half, they have the
crazy.
first down at the 41.
You're not putting enough
The offense
rushers.
calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Canes with the 1st and 10. To throw, it's Chadwick. Pocket breaking down.
Why am I giving my opponent advice?
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him
Let
at
me
least
see.
a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's
Right, I know what I did.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense-
That's why I have so much time. Did you see what I did?
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And they fail to hook up on third down.
All right, let's see if I make this.
Talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long.
If I make this, bro, awesome. If I make this, you gotta give me
And I know the
something.
pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Oh, that's not even close.
No good. And the
I should have just went for it.
7 after the miss.
What a waste.
And sometimes I just feel like
No more talking, man.
for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's Overton. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletion.
Gonna take a shot. Incomplete.
I thought you got that.
Shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. After putting the field goal on the board, they'll line up for the onside kick.
Ready? Oh, what the?
A few anxious moments there, but they
I tried it.
true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Oops. Let me.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Overton. Fires to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. The offense changing the play.
Oh.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 4th down
You
and
audible
13, and
too
the
much.
offense is going to give it a shot.
What?
Hey, camper, on set.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's a heat. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
What did I do? Bro, you're just getting freebie like yards, bro. I should be winning by 50.
Defensive coordinators crazy.
And you know that.
4th down, now 1st down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing.
How is it going from Sellers to this guy?
Entire country, they just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The receiver on a jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Are you staying the night or are you coming back?
Defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
What the?
Finds a man on the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. First play of the drive, it's the end around. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets.
I found the hole
16-yard line.
through the A gap.
Really nice job executing the reverse on that play, and it's all about the misdirection because the running back has it. You're getting the fast flow by the defense, and then he laterals it to the receiver going the other way, who's able to use his speed, outflank the defense, and it's a big explosive play for the O.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Bro, I can't switch my play. Alright, finally.
Looking for a man, it's Chadwick. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field, because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the first.
Barrels ahead. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Canes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's the problem when you get in second and forever. The defense knows they make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
it's a reverse. Inside the 25. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
This offense can break off explosive plays, throwing it and
I love that play.
Doing it in a variety of ways, and I like how they get their receivers involved. Nice job there on that jet sweep getting the first.
And the Hurricanes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Catch in the middle, it's Lyon. And the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
I thought he was down. He got speared.
They will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be
trying to get behind the defense.
Ooh.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Overton. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Jacobs. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Man, that D tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield and he was able to make the tackle for loss.
Back to pass on second down.
What was that?
Most had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have
Oh, I should have picked that.
out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Miami. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, adds the lead for his team. Still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it back. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
To the air. It's Overton. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
And plays like that at this point of the game just aren't going to work. You can't throw short in the middle of the field where guys get tackled and the clock starts ticking. You got to be thinking we're throwing to the sticks or we're throwing near the sidelines so guys can get out of bounds.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
This is a designed run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And the Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Great job by the back on the option.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Lincoln. One of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Northern Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Dropping back, it's Overton. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their...
There he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And the extra point is good. They are running out of time here. he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll run the option. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Now on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. The option look. The pitch. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Not a chance. Missed it. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. And here we go, final play of the game right here. To the air, it's Overton. Here's a throw downfield late. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game.